Well, hello there and welcome. My name is El Skipper and today I'm going to show you 5 mods that will enhance your experience with Space Engineers. They are not going to be in any order, so they are all good. Without further ado, let's begin. And we are starting off with Aerodynamic Physics. This mod, in my opinion, is making building flying vehicles in Space Engineers interesting again. Because with this mod, the aerodynamics of your craft matters. You have to consider how big are your wings, you have to consider drag, you have to consider wind. All of this makes building and flying vehicles in the atmosphere exciting again. Other than that, you now have to be mindful when you are trying to come back to the planet that has atmosphere because of deadly re-entry. Your craft can accumulate heat that will try to disperse, and if the heat level reaches the critical point, you will see blocks disappearing. The great mechanic that is taken from the real life is lift. Because if you have big enough wings, you can fly almost anything. So as you could see in the clip that I have played, our craft with only one engine could easily fly, maneuver and glide through the air. If you ever wanted to build some realistic crafts or you needed a reason to build an airport, now you have one. On our list we also do have any skybox mod. If you didn't know, the area around your whole map is called a skybox, and this type of mods basically changes how they look. You can find a lot of different skyboxes in the game's workshop. They range from black hole from interstellar movie to a realistic photo of our own galaxy. Depending on what type of a skybox you choose for your game, it can change the whole feeling. Having nice colors around you makes the game more likable, changes the feeling of it. Because with the right skybox, space might just become a little bit more friendly, opening and welcoming. But with another it can inspire fear, darkness, sense of loneliness. So you definitely should choose one that suits you best. In any case, I do recommend to check it out just to spice your game a bit and change how it feels. Up next we do have Exploration Enhancement Mod. And this is a huge expansion that will enhance your survival gameplay experience. If you ever felt that the world in Space Engineers is just too empty, this mod is right in for you. It adds a lot of factions, it adds civilians, it adds police, it adds military, it adds a lot of more random encounters, a lot of more cargo ships, different type of pirates. And with all of those things you can basically interact like any other faction. You can complete missions for some of the factions to get better trades, to buy better ships, but you can also bring war and destruction to the faction that you didn't like. Just be careful because attacking civilians might attract police. Other than that, you may randomly find battles going on, you may find stations that are either abandoned or populated. All of those things combined makes your world feel like it's not empty anymore. And it's not only great for playing in single player when you don't have any friends, but also for multiplayer. Especially if you are not a fan of PvP, with this mod Space Engineers finally can give you PvE that you always wanted from this game. Next we do have the Surface Occupation mod. This mod adds the variety of stations that will appear on the surface of planet as you are exploring them. They can range from small stations, some defensive station, bunkers, maybe military installation, up to fortress tower. And this, as a previous mod, adds something to do while you are on the planet. Because as cool as the planets in Space Engineers are, they are a bit bare bones. And with this you finally can do something interesting while on the planet. The great thing about this mod is variety of stations that you can find, and also the loot that they include. Of course, most of the time you will need to fight for it, but I think it is worth it. And last but not least, we do have the air traffic. This mod basically adds different ships that are going to fly over your head when you are staying on planet. And this adds a lot to your experience. No longer you feel alone, no longer you don't have anything to do, because if you want to, you could basically attack them and salvage their ships. And some of those ships are very big. In addition to that, if you install this mod with Surface Occupation, some of the ships that are traveling through the air can deviate from their course and land on some stations. So they do work great together. And that would be all. Thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you were able to find something for you to enhance your experience. Leave a like if you liked the video, subscribe, and I see you in the next one.